Greetings, Aquarius. This is Damien with HK Readings Healing Culture Tarot, and I'm here to do a general love reading for my Aquarian singles, okay? This will be a singles reading, and it will be for Aquarian Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter, all right? Stay tuned to see if any of these messages resonate with you. They could be vice versa for the cross-watcher or the energy outside of you who's coming up in this reading. But we will see what we have. I will be reading from your perspective where need be. Please like the video, share, and leave your comments as well. If you have not subscribed already, do so you can keep up with messages that I have for you. And also feel free to check your other planetary alignments for which I have videos for, okay? Now, what we have crowning here is the card of Irene and the card of Diana. Peace and focused intention, okay? So we're talking about just not needing to worry and understand that the universe has everything working out as it should. And with Diana, you know, it's about staying focused and keeping on track and on path and not letting anything deter you, okay? Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target and you will make your mark. Then we have the card of expansion. So for those Aquarian singles who may be wondering when someone's going to come in or if someone's going to come in, I would say don't stress over it. Or many of you may be, you know, don't. Even for those of you who feel like it's okay, you know, to be alone, we all have those days where it's like, yeah, that's the case. And then other days we really wish that we could have just the touch, the affection, the connection. Well, stay positive, stay positive, stay positive. Your mindset is going to carry you so far with the, you know, as far as the vibrations that you put out to attract what you want, okay? Now, the card of expansion is actually talking to us about creating powerful alliances, alignments too, but powerful alliances and just questioning if new people are entering our life, okay? So make sure you're not focused on the old, whether it's the old jaded ways of thinking or being that person who may continuously allow individuals to come in who just end up being about the same two-step on the same path. You know, just realize that shit's likely not going to change, okay? But what the universe does have for you is some things that lie ahead. You just got to be looking that way, okay? This card is talking about fruitful collaboration, spiritual support of these collaborative efforts. And it also talks about, you know, just being guided through a state of uncertainty, which, you know, that's what I was talking about at first. You know, like if you're feeling uncertain about where the direction is going, just know that faith is going to be key. Faith is going to be needed because you have very strong bonds and connections that are coming in for you, through which from there you can make a decision on ultimately who you want to be with. But the energy is definitely surrounding you. And this card of expansion is just talking about that person who does come in, that you choose, that you decide to be with, how beautiful the building process will be, okay? I don't feel like there may have been much expansion in past relationships or past people that you've, you know, entertained, right? You've come to find out at a certain point. But here's a chance, I feel, for things to really take off on a smooth foot here. What are we gonna read from next? Give it a nice, good shuffle. All these cards want us to come out. Who is it? 5. Oh. Now, the only reason that I would say that some of you may be attracting a Capricorn off the top, well, because the Ace of Coins was the first card to come out here, but this card was also a prominent card in Capricorn's reading that I just did. Okay. We have the Ace of Coins with the Page of Swords. I see that being a pair here. Then we've got the Chariot card, the Two of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So let's talk about the main energy of who's coming towards you, okay? Now, with the Ace of Coins and the Page of Swords here, I feel as though this earth sign or this individual that's carrying this Ace of Coins type energy, one who is likely very grounded, financially stable, or at least a hard worker, very much a caretaker of the home, maybe not as emotionally forward as they show through what they provide, but, you know, a very stable, sometimes even stoic energy. Very striking features, whether it's the jaws, the shoulders, the eyes, or the cheeks. And I'm getting a real interesting sexual message, especially as I look at the Ace of Coins with the sword here. And this is someone who is also very thorough and good at what they do in the bedroom, if you know what I mean. Anyways, that came to me, so I had to tell you. But anyways, this is someone who, as far as wanting to take this new step with you, this new beginning in love, I feel as though they're watching you. This individual you may know, or someone that, if you don't, has been watching you for a while, or will come into watching you. And what they're doing is, you know, though they want to make an offer, I feel as though this individual is just studying you first, wanting to learn you first. And it's interesting that the Page of Swords comes out in the way that it does, because, you know, that's very coinsy, earthy energy, you know, because this page in this deck, the Golden Tarot, is definitely like a slower mover. Like, he's a studier, he's an observer, you know, very keen on that. And they're just basically trying to figure out what's what. But this Ace of Coins also ties into this card of expansion when we talk about, again, the magnitude of what you could build with this individual. I feel like that, you know, for one, they're already coming with something of their own. So that definitely helps the levels of growth and creating an empire within love. So I feel as though, you know, as things begin to move forward, honestly, Aquarius, I don't know if the love may get too real for you at a certain point, but it seems as though you just want to watch out for not getting into that energy of making something out of nothing, like allowing illusions to creep in about this person. Like, clarity is going to be key, and you're going to have to look at things, I'd say very, very objectively. Some of you may, you know, still be very jaded from past situations. And that's one of the things that you're trying to push through as well, to be able to trust. But remember, if these are the things that you want to come in, if these are the things that you're worrying about or wondering about, you also have to have that matched energy of, you know, at least trusting what you're attracting, and that you can navigate through any lessons that there are to navigate through, whether it's good or bad, okay? I love seeing the Chariot here with the Wheel of Fortune, because I feel like this is where things begin to look up. November is a month where things finally just kind of start to look up, and you're feeling good again. Of course you are in your own regard, but almost like that nostalgic feeling of when someone is really into those bubbly stages. I see those bubbly stages coming about where you just have those feels, and you have those knows, like, man, this could be it, or this has that longevity. For some of you, with this person, I don't know if you're expecting children or not, but there may be one, once you come into union with this person, that happens sooner or later. Sooner or later, whether you want it to or not. You know, just like, oh, just so happens I found out I'm pregnant. Or, you know, or if you're a male, that news gets dropped to you. However, especially when I talk about the very thorough, sensual love-making of the energy of this person carrying the Ace of Coins is coming towards you, you know, it's just like, some people are baby makers, you know what I mean? It is what it is. So, oh, yeah, duh. Also within the card of expansion, a +1 for sure. Definitely could signify a +1 for y'all in that way, just more affirmative energies here. So we got the Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, okay. So where a decision might lie, everybody's coming into these damn decisions lately. Like, are sort of dealing with the same thing. I mean, I know it's a Mercury in retrograde, but goddamn. So here we now get into the energy of someone who's missing you. Five of Cups to the Six of Cups. Man, they're missing you. Or this could be you coming to a point where you really start to miss them, you know, a past person, a former person, somebody else. There's an energy that comes to kind of conflict the situation here where someone's being missed and you could be ignoring feelings. Like, you could be ignoring this person who's been trying to reach out to you, ignoring their feelings, or ignoring, I think, how you feel about them. You know, like if you're lying to yourself, saying that it's over when it's not, and that could play into the deceit. You know, part of the deceit that comes here with the Seven of Swords, you know, that energy that I was talking about earlier, just tying that in, you know. So if you're feeling insecure about that, because I'm getting like a slight sense of insecurity from this Page of Wands here, if you're getting, if you're starting to, oh, wait. Ace of Swords, the Empress, Ten of Wands. Yeah, so if you're, and I'll get to that in a second, if you're starting to feel insecure about things as far as like, fuck, why do I still feel this way about this person? I know I'm over them, I know I don't care for them, or why are they popping back up, or anything like that. Just be honest with yourself. From the Ace of Swords to the Empress to the Ten of Wands, you're gonna have to be honest with yourself to give yourself this full-on chance at a new beginning here. So you can finally put down the weight, finally put down the burdens. Decide. Look at all the facts as they are. Are you truly ready to move on? And if you are, do so and communicate your truth with anybody who needs to hear it so they understand. To back off. You know, keep their distance, give you 50 feet, whatever it is. And definitely be communicative again with this person that's coming in about where you are. Because I feel like if you choose to ignore certain things, it's just going to keep you in a state of confusion. And I keep getting these images of birth. For those of you, you know, because I feel like this is just another affirmation of you standing in your beauty and in your power, and how someone is viewing you, a very strong feminine energy that they want to create with. Again, this level of expansion, whether it's just birthing new conditions and creating that empowered children themselves. But some of you may have had a child with a past person, and that's one thing that has kept you energetically tied or compromised, okay? So with clarity and, and like formulating clear ideas to handle situations, just look at what it is that's on your plate and what you have to do to be there for your child if that's the case. But also being true to yourself. It's a source of the Empress, definitely being true to yourself and making the situation work, because a lot of people are able to do that. You don't have to stay together with the family anymore. If it's to, your detriment or another person's detriment or the child's ultimate detriment, honestly. But yeah. So you have a really big decision to make. But I think that you will make the right one, because there's one that is going to be freeing for you. Another one may have been very trapping. So here we are. Love you, Aquarius.